Okay, boys and girls, before we finish number 4 on page 21, I wanted to show you the bones from the rodent. And I laid them out on to the pictures. So up here we have the skull, and you can see it's laying on its side. I'll pick it up. So you can see like the eye socket here, and the upper jaw, and a tooth. Okay, so that's the side of it. And if it was all cleaned up, you could see it look similar to that. Okay, and do you think that looks similar to a human skull or different? So then we found a scapula, thoracic vertebra, that's backbone. I couldn't quite find that. It's probably in the fur still. Some of them are small and hard to find. So this is part of the spinal cord, the sacrum. This is one of the little pieces. Okay, and so I have several of those I'll piece together. And these are all little bones. Okay, so down here you can see this is part of the arms up here, the radius and ulna, the humerus, which is the larger bone in the arm. And I have lots of these little rib bones, tibia and fibia. It's actually 2 of them. And then the femur, which is the largest bone. And here are the little toes, the phalanges. You can see that they are part of his feet. And then the pelvis. Okay? So we would have 2 of each of these in the rodent, 1 on each side of him. So I want you to look at these and talk to your class which ones look the most different from the human bone, and maybe which are the most similar. Take a minute to discuss that. Okay, I went ahead and picked the skull as being very different from the human, and the femur as being very much the same. So if you go back to page 21, okay, we're going to draw. This one would be different, and this one would be similar, okay? And I will show you a different. Okay, so this is the femur, and then this is the human skull. Okay? So the femurs are similar in both the rodent and the human, and the skulls are different. So I'm going to take a picture of my page already drawn, and in the meantime you should discuss again what's the same about the femur in human versus rodent. Okay, and I'm sorry you couldn't see that. I'll move it now. So here's a femur from the rodent, and here is the skull from the rodent. Talk about how these are the same and these are different than a human skull. All right,